The 14-inch WQHD screen feels impressive, owing to the overall resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels. However, like some of the other devices on the list, even the ThinkPad X1 Carbon allows you to make use of the multi-touch interface while managing the macOS or a clandestine variant of the same. Apart from the usual, Lenovo also brings forth USB Type-A and Type-C ports, which seem to be working fine when tested by experts. Also, the Thunderbolt 3 didn't experience any issue whatsoever. Installing the macOS or the workaround is as simple as it gets, provided you know your way around the USB ports. The power management is pretty standard with the existing battery capable of churning out over 6 hours, for the Hackintosh system. At the core, Acer homes the i5-8250U chipset, that is extremely economical and permits you to manage 2 operating systems with ease. Plus, the superb turbo clock frequency of 3.4 GHz and quad-core design paves the manner for seamless app development and company tasks that need macOS functionality. Acer conjointly accommodates 8 GB of high-speed RAM, that could be a capable resource for managing dual boot systems, setups, relevant processes, and even the process task with precision. If storage is a matter of concern, the 256 GB SSD absolutely justifies the budget worth point. However, if you're a high-end app developer, the storage allocation for the Hackintosh system may not be enough when partitioning the drive. Also, there's a pre-existing Windows 10 Home OS to account for, that you'll perpetually address for experiencing comprehensive usage. First things first, we tend to see the Intel Core i7-8550U, that is clocked at 1.8 GHz by default. The processor may be reaching up to 4 GHz by turbo boost if true demand, so you don't get a zealous graphics card with the package, and notwithstanding you got, it wouldn't work. However, this also means that you don't have further bother within the beginning. You'll begin putting in macOS Catalina with none hardware replacement or toggles. However, there are still some graphical glitches. We tend to see the superb combination of 8 GB DDR4 RAM and 256 GB of full SSD storage. These items bring extra worth to a laptop computer wherever you wish to install each Windows and Mac OS. Even in a happening where the OS internal components are feeding up RAM resources, you won't face problems with multitasking. One factor which may thwart you during this package is that the 10th generation Intel Core i5-10210U processor. But, we've got to think about that this is often the associate degree older device. The processor includes a base clock speed of 1.6 GHz but can reach up to 4.2 GHz while not trouble. Of course, you get an integrated Intel UHD GPU that works without a problem. This XPS laptop can't contend with current MacBook devices and different Windows laptops in terms of storage, though. You get 8 GB of DDR4 RAM, which might be quantity slow compared to different models we've listed above. However, not like Apple MacBook devices, you'll be able to upgrade to 16 GB once needed. Similarly, 256 GB of SSD storage isn't enough for running a twin boot with ease. You can't fail with this machine if you're trying to find a superb touchscreen display for a boosted macOS experience. The 13.3-inch display has in full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080 that offers a fantastic amount of sharpness. Despite being many years old, this laptop computer has stripped bezels, guaranteeing an immersive viewing expertise within the end. You get all the goodness of a flagship quality keyboard from this device. The keys are durable and work with no issues. You'll be able to even use the operate keys, that are available handy. You'll be able to keep exploitation the trackpad with none trouble, and this could be a decent factor if you would like to travel with this Hackintosh. Of course, you can relish the classy style from Dell at no additional cost. With Not like the opposite laptops that we've got lined here, this HP machine uses an Intel Core i5-9300H processor. Though it's a base clock speed of solely 2.4 GHz, you'll be able to expect this quad-core CPU to perform manner higher than a 7th or 8th generation processor. The chipset additionally comes with turbo boost up to 4.1 GHz. That is a wonderful issue from the performance purpose of view. Of course, you're left with integrated graphics. The foremost spectacular component of the HP Pavilion 15 package is that the vast quantity of storage and RAM. You get a large 12 GB of DDR4 RAM. Like most of the $800 laptops, this one additionally comes with an Intel Core i5-9300H, that may be a 9th generation Intel chip which will simply crush an i7 processor from the previous generation. As such, this i5 chip offers you a top speed of 4.1 GHz or the bottom 2.4 GHz. It's also impressive that the CPU helps you keep the maximum amount battery life as possible. We tend to see the regular combination of 8 GB DDR4 RAM and 512 GB SSD storage on the individual side.